Hello ladies and gents, I am Mr. SNS and welcome to Identity Fraud. It's a Roblox horror game. I am Mr. SNS. I have a doctor. My doctor helps me. I go to my doctor. People watch me. People watch me. My doctor talks to me. Mr. SNS, you look tired. How have you slept? I haven't. He looks at me. Why haven't you slept? I don't want to. Why not? Mr. SNS? I look at him. Why haven't you slept? I don't think this is working, Doc. Mr. SNS, we've only been doing this for a month. I look at my doctor. He wants to hurt me. I need to get out of here. Can I go now? We still have half an hour, Mr. SNS. I can't escape. Are you okay? I need to get out of here. Mr. SNS, are you okay? I can't breathe. He grabs me. He calls for help. Did he poison me? People run to help. He must have. Sorry about that. I just felt that I needed to do that little intro bit right there. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, this is Identity Fraud. It's pretty well done Roblox horror game. I've played a little bit of it. And I will try to demonstrate some of my knowledge of this game. As I have a bit of experience. What you have to do is you have to go through 3 different mazes, each with their own monsters, like this. This is Stan. Yes, that's his actual name. And basically, he will follow you, and you just need to look at him. Sometimes you can kind of, I don't know if you can like glitch him or something, but you freak him out by just kind of backing up into him when he gets close, and then it kind of resets his AI or something like that. But anyways, what you need to do is you need to get through 3 mazes, which eventually leads to a boss fight, and each of the mazes have their own monsters. That right there, as I said, his name is Stan, and he acts like the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who or SCP-173, if you will, where he can't do anything to you as long as you're looking at him. As long as you are staring at him, he will not move. But the second you look away, he'll try to kill you. There's 3 monsters in this. There's 3 monsters in this maze. There's Stan here, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hug. There's also a knight. I have never come across him. His name is Ralph, I think. Yeah, Ralph. I've never come across him. He, I guess, is kind of rare. And then there's another one named Fraud, who's also rare. I've met him twice. And Fraud is kind of an interesting character. Hold on. Oh, where'd he go? He'll come back, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I did reset him right there, but I have to pay it to the creators. This game isn't terrifying, but it has made me jump a couple of times. You know, the monsters are, I guess, a little derpy and simple, as Roblox characters are, but this game has atmosphere. I mean, this game just I've been here. I don't, you don't feel scared while playing necessarily unless, you're scared by, the smallest little things. Not that that's a bad thing. In fact, I kind of wish that I was a little more scared of things, but it keeps you on edge. This is one of... I haven't played many horror games, mostly because I don't have money, or I don't have a lot of it, and the little money I do, I don't want to be spending all over the place, and therefore I have not played too many horror games. I've played just a free... Oh, he killed me. Dang. Well, shoot. I've played a free mobile version of Slender. I think it was called Slender Rising or something like that. There was also Slenderman's Forest, little free apps. Back when that was a thing. I've played through part of Five Nights at Freddy's. I've played like the first 5 nights and then part of the second game. And I'm pretty sure that's it. I just don't have a lot of experience with horror games. Though I'm not really scared of a lot of things. I can only list maybe a couple of things that scare me. I saw you stand. But yeah, so I'm not really scared, but I am a little on edge constantly. And it's not really so much because I'm scared that... I don't know. The cause of fear is, just your mind perceives something as dangerous. And usually in a horror game, I don't perceive much as dangerous unless it's visually scary, or sometimes something might pop out and startle me. Jump scares, I don't really think they're scary. They're just... It's kind of weak, but to be honest, jump scares are one of the only things that really gets me. But even then, it's more of a startle. It's not really that I'm scared. And yeah, I'm not scared of this game. But it is pretty fun, and I suppose that's why I want to play it. This game is fun. Oh wow, I've already found the end of the maze. Well, this is the end of the first maze. I was about to actually explain the whole process of finding the end of the maze. Because usually what you have to do is you have to find a mirror. There's this mirror in the middle, I think like the center of the maze or something like that. And then from there you turn right. It's you walk. Let's pretend the mirror is right there. You'd walk down there, you'd look right, and then you'd cling to the left wall. And you'd just follow the left wall no matter what until you got here. Now there's a green button here, and you click that to open it. And when it's red, you can't really press it. You have to wait for it to reset. But now these doors open, and this opens up to the second maze. Now, why I explained that you have to cling to the left side of the wall in the first maze is because you do that again here. And you do that throughout the whole maze. You just stay on the left side of the wall. And you will get misled a couple of times. You'll run into some dead ends, but trust me, no matter what, you're going to wind up at the end of the second maze. All you need is just to remember which direction is forward. Oh! Now it's getting a little confusing because I have to do this. Okay, it's a dead end anyways. But just a little bit of focus to remember which way you came from. As in, just which of two directions you came from, I mean. And then just kind of, you can autopilot this whole thing. You just don't even really have to focus. It's kind of nice. The only thing you really have to worry about is Stan and I think one other monster who will attack you here. But yeah, you just, and then you have to have patience too. This will take, I mean, assuming you're not going to get attacked by anything, maybe 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, give or take. And yeah, the main thing you have to be focusing on is, I guess, sounds, maybe. You know, if you hear the growling and then something pop out, but even then your first instinct probably is going to be to turn around and see that Stan is right behind you or something. But, and he's not the only monster in here. I think Ralph actually might be able to come here too. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if Ralph can come here. Like I said, I've never seen him before in this game. Oh yeah, and just explain it right now. If you do see Ralph, you just have to kind of run from him. He's faster than you, so you'll have to kind of make tight corners, because he can only run at straight angles and he turns slowly or something, I don't know, but you can kind of juke him like that. And yeah, also in this maze there is a monster named, from what I've heard, she doesn't have a name or something like that, but there's like some hidden lore to this game which I don't really know much about. And some people say her name is Alice, I guess. And therefore, I will call her Alice. I'm sorry if you know the whole lore to this and you say I'm wrong. I am sorry, I don't know her name. I'm just going to call her Alice for the sake of convenience. She's another one. I don't know how rare she is, but I've never seen her either. The only character I've come across, the only monster I've come across in here is Stan, and yeah, I've only really met with 3 monsters. Stan, like I said, I've met Fraud twice, and then there's another monster in the next maze named James. And James, how you avoid him is actually kind of simple. You just stand still and he can't see you. And I'm not sure if he's able to constantly track you, because sometimes you can juke him and get into a new hallway or a new room or something, and he'll still manage to find you. So I'd recommend when he doesn't see you and he's in a different room, keep moving. And then, oh yeah, I didn't explain Alice. I don't think I really can explain Alice. From what I've heard, I don't think she really has a specific type of AI. I'm pretty sure it's just chance, and she'll appear and there's a chance she'll kill you or something like that. I don't know how to avoid her. From what I've heard, you just stand and not look at her, and I don't know. I've heard a couple of different things, but I'm pretty sure there's no definite thing you can really do. But another thing I've heard is that she'll get aggravated more easily if you're in a group of people. That's another thing I like about this game. You see there in the top right corner here, there's a bunch of names listed. It's because this is an online game. You can play with friends, which I think is really cool. You know, you don't have to do this one alone, which I guess makes it less scary, but I don't think this game I don't think this game is really attempting to be terrifying. Like I've said, this game isn't the scariest thing in the world. Alright, right there, there's the end of the maze. Right, that gray wall right there. And that's James. And I talked about him a little bit ago. He will run after you and try to kill you if you aren't moving. The way to avoid him is to stand still. But there he is, blocking the entrance. Oh, Stan, you... Alright. I'm already at, I think, 17 minutes. But I guess I'll try to make this a two-parter. It'll probably take even longer than that. This game is kind of difficult. It's not impossible. The first two levels are easy. I've never been able to get past Maze 3, and I was hoping I'd be able to do that on camera. But yeah, that was James right there. James wasn't the one that killed me, Stan killed me. He was stuck in the wall for some reason. But yeah, you'll get a better look at James hopefully in the next one. That is a problem right there. How I just died right there, that's a problem that... I think that's the main problem I always have with this game. I've only died to James once, and that was because I was in a giant group of people and everyone moving around at once freaked him out, and so he then turned around and he ended up killing me that way. But usually when I die around near Maze 3 or in Maze 3, it's because I'm trying to hold still and then Stan shows up and then I'm trying to... Because the only real way you can avoid Stan or get rid of Stan is to walk away and get rid of him, but you can't walk away if you have James watching you. But anyways, yeah, that's the first two levels of identity fraud. I'm going to I'll make this a series. I'll try and beat the whole game. And by the way, you always have to restart from the very beginning. That's not saying it's a problem, it's a short game, but anyways, if you enjoyed, and I hope you did, please like and subscribe. Good day.